Welcome back, this is Roundzera playing Forsaken World. As you probably are already recognise that I'm not playing my dwarf, I thought I would jump onto my level 20 and show you what happens when you reach the level 20 area. First of all, one of the major features is you get your talents. And not like many other MMOs usually starts at level 10, this one starts at level 20. I think it's because the level cap is a lot higher. I'm pretty sure. I think it's like 80 or something. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong on that. But anyway, you get a point from then on from level 20 to put into your tree. And for this guy, he has, well, 3 different types. Each one for these guys are pretty much a tank spec, it's just a different type of tanking. Like the granite one, these ones use their shields and they use their auras a lot more frequently to protect themselves and allies, where the marble draws attention away from the allies and soothes healing auras. So this one here has some sort of healing spells that you use. And the diamond one that I am speccing currently is just basic damage, defense, yeah, basic style of tanking. And these guys are pretty heavy in the DPS meter, like they do a fair bit of damage considering they are just a protection spec class. And anyway, there's another feature that I was wanting to show you, and this was this one here with the XP aid. I'm not actually very 100% sure what this actually does, but as I can see from it, I think in most games they give you a rest bar when you've not played for a long period of time, it goes to rest. Well, for this, in this case, this here actually allows you to put into what category or how much you want of that certain amount of XP to aid. See, as you can see this green bar down along the bottom, it's actually indicating that kind of rest. But the annoying thing about it, and probably the low or the con to it, is that you have to actually pay to use it. Well, like, use your in-game money to fill the bar. And anyway, there was another feature I was going to show you as well, which was the dungeons that you can start doing, which would be here. And this is the party system. So you can jump straight into a queue and look for a dungeon straight from here, which is pretty, yeah, it's pretty good, I think it is. So basically I'll just jump into one and apply for one. It runs like a normal insta-queue or queuing system, which I thought for this game, for a free MMO, had to be alright. And you can't go wrong with something like that, that's free. Alright guys, we're back, and this, I just queued us for a dungeon, and I'll now show you exactly what to expect in this dungeon. So we got ourselves a little party here. The party's interesting, it's actually made up of 6 people, not 5, well, in most dungeons or realms. So anyway, we'll start and head off. See, me being the main class for tanking, I guess it's all that down to me being the tank class. So we'll just get started, and everyone seems to be ready. I'll just make a little thing here to see if everyone's ready. I'll just say hello, gotta greet the party, and I'll just start attacking. It runs out like a normal dungeon in a sense that all you have to do is attack the mobs, and basically. There is one annoying thing about my class in particular, is, well, I think it happens to all the classes, is they don't have any AoE effects. I don't know if they're going to be adding that in. I would look forward to it if they do, because that way I can keep control more on the mobs, which is quite difficult, as you can see. Gets a bit awkward, but see, the healers do have pretty overpowered healing abilities. So, and people have these potions that those potions I did mention about in the earlier videos, where mine have run out now, so I'm completely reliant on healers now, and I lost one out. I just realised. You you can buy all these things in the paid shop. You actually use real world money, and you can buy a permanent mount for yourself, and you can buy other gadgets and hoo-has and whatnots. So that went terribly bad, I guess. Nah, it didn't go too badly. I just gotta move myself all these potions down because I got none. One thing I did notice about it though is that some of the actions are very unresponsive. I was playing and found that when I do an action, it does take a lot longer for it to recognize the actual. I don't know if that has to do with anything to do with lag or anything. It usually runs pretty smoothly, but then sometimes it doesn't. So I guess it could be a majority of things. So, yeah. I'll just skip ahead and I'll show you what the end boss is like. So I just skipped ahead a bit. So this is one of the bosses in this area, in this dungeon alone. So we'll just run him down. So I don't know if they have any. They don't have really any mechanics to these guys. They do a few funny looking things, but they don't really do 100% a lot. I'm trying to lay some damage into these guys, but it's quite difficult. Like I said about the unresponsive keys. Just give this guy a bit of work. So over there, where the other main guy, who's level 28, so he can hold the aggro a lot more than I can, being only level 22. There you go, you got your basic loot roll and everything for it. Nothing really is good for me, so it's pretty lame. Something good about that is the fact that the classes that you pick, there's class dedicated gear, so you can't really just roll on any piece of crap. And it does lock it, so if you can't use it, you can't roll for it, I guess. So now we'll just clear the room, and we got to finish up the last boss now. So we'll head do that. Okay, we've cleared out the whole area, and now we're on to the last boss. So I'll just finish this one off, and that should be the end of it. So it's like, you know, any old dungeons. You got your mobs and you got your bosses, and rah-de-rah. So this chick doesn't have real much anything to do with, I don't know, any of the storyline. I have been reading the story, but it doesn't really make sense. This part in this dungeon alone kind of confuses me. But this dungeon is the kind of start-off dungeon, so it's the kind of entry level into all the other dungeons. So I'm guessing that the other ones will be a lot longer and a lot more complicated in the sense of routines and rotations, classes and abilities, etc. So as you can see, I'm copping a bit of crap here at the moment. This is not looking promising. Job of the healer to keep me alive, I guess. So she kind of formed into a spider thing, and now she's probably, I think she is laying the damage in pretty hard now. And another thing with the overpowered ability I was telling you about, you can't use them in dungeons. I know, gay, but hey, that's the drawback. So nothing dropped for me again. See how the loot system is. You can't roll for things you can't use. I don't know why I can roll for that though. Yeah, so nothing dropped for me, so that was pretty gay. But anyway, that's basically the way a dungeon runs and how it plays out. Anyway, I will be making more videos of other games now. I just wanted to show you what the outcome of what happens when you hit level 20 and how it gets a lot more better and more exciting in the sense that you can start running dungeons and get some awesome loots and stuff. So I don't know what the teammates wanting or referring to, but anyway, so this is basically the end of the dungeon. You just make your way out and you're done. So, oh, I just got a message. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will be putting more videos up on everything else and anything else. So leave some comments below on what you might like to see and what would you like me to look at. Subscribe and like and favorite this video, or yeah, become a friend. Help us grow.